students of class 12th commerce in our business studies syllabus for class 12th. Today my topic is to learn regarding financial decisions of a business firm. Financial decisions. Dear students, as you know that finance is required at every stage and in all activities of the business. It is required to establish, to run, to modernize, to acquire assets, to expand, etc. etc. Thus, availability of sufficient funds is very essential for the growth and survival of the business. So we can say that finance is the soul of any business. An efficient financial decision increases the price of shares, whereas a poor financial decision results in a decline of share price. Financial management is concerned with these three broad decisions. Now, first is investment decisions, second, financing decisions, and number third, dividend decisions. These are the main three decisions related with financial finance. Let us explain all of them one by one. Investment decisions. Investment decision relate to the determination of total amount of assets to be held in the firm, the composition of these assets, and the business risk complexion of the firm as perceived by the investors. Investment decisions are of two types. Number first, long-term investment decision. Second, short-term investment decision. Long-term investment decisions are referred to as capital budgeting decisions. Capital budgeting is the process of making investment decisions in capital expenditure. These are the expenditures benefits of which are expected to be received over a long period of time, exceeding 1 year. Finance manager has to assess the profitability of various projects before committing the funds. Investment proposals should be evaluated in terms of expected profitability, cost involved, and the risk associated with the projects. Investment decisions are important not only for setting up of new units but also for expansion of present units and replacement of permanent assets, research and development projects, cost and relocation of funds. Short-term investment decisions are referred to as working capital management. It relates to allocation of funds among cash and its equivalent, receivables and inventories. Such a decision is influenced by trade-off between liquidity and profitability. A sound working capital management policy is one which ensures high profitability, proper liquidity, and good structural health of the organization. Financing decision. Financing decision is concerned with timing, composition, and mode of procurement of resources of finance to meet the firm's investment needs. It involves how much funds should be raised and from which source. In such a decision, the cost and the risk associated with each source, such as debit, equity shares, preference shares, retained earning, etc., are identified. For example, due to tax deductions from interest payable, the debit is considered to be the cheapest source. However, compulsion of payment of interest on debit and repayment of the principal amount on maturity or the risks associated with debit financing. Apart from this, flotation cost is also considered while evaluating different sources. Flotation cost is the cost involved in raising the funds. Thus, financial decision determines the overall cost of capital and the financial risk associated with each source. Dividend decision. The third important decision to be taken by financial manager is dividend decision. This decision involves how much amount of the profit earning by a business concern after payment of tax should be distributed among the shareholders as dividend and how much should be retained in the business for fulfilling the future investment requirement. Such decision affects the other financial decisions of the business. Moreover, while taking dividend decision, the overall objective of maximizing the wealth of shareholders should be kept in mind. Dividends are paid in cash. Dividend decision thus affects both long-term financing and wealth of shareholders. Dear students, today we learn regarding three broad decisions related to financial decisions, that are investment decision, financing decision, and dividend decision. And you know already that financial management affects all the financial activities of a business and plays important role. And we also know that financial decisions ensuring availability of funds whenever needed and effective investment of such funds without any wastage. Dear students, this all was about financial decisions, and I will meet you tomorrow with the next topic inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz.